Alright, so Hotel Transylvania 2 is obviously the sequel to Hotel Transylvania from 2012. And that is a movie I actually really enjoyed because lately Adam Sandler to me, he's dead to me, in live action. But every time he does an animated movie, by that I mean Hotel Transylvania and Hotel Transylvania 2, he ceases to impress me, and I don't know why. Hotel Transylvania 2 is about Dracula's daughter Mavis, who is now married to Johnny the Human from the first movie, and they have a kid. And the whole plot basically circulates around: is this kid a vampire? Is he human? What is he? And does that matter if he is? And that leads for a very big message in the movie, I guess I should say. And it's a really solid movie overall. I really enjoyed it. It's not quite as good as the first movie, but it's good. It's pretty solid. First off, I have to mention the animation is gorgeous. The animation is just, it's amazing. And the voice cast, while some of these people I don't like Kevin James, David Spade, I'm not a huge fan of those people either. They always seem to be in Adam Sandler's movies though, but they all impressed. Same with Sandler himself. And Selena Gomez. I don't particularly like Selena Gomez as an actress. Maybe it's just a movie she chooses, but I did like Spring Breakers. I can give her that. But yeah, I haven't really been a big fan of her. Same with Andy Samberg. But everyone's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing bad. It's pretty solid. And the whole interesting story, I guess I should say is interesting. I actually found myself really interested to see if this boy becomes a vampire or is he a human, what's going on there. And I found that really interesting, and I enjoyed the movie. I think it's really good. It had some great laughs in there too, some great adult humor, which I really enjoyed myself. And it's overall a really solid movie. But I do have problems with the movie. In the second half, the laughs aren't as consistent, and it isn't as entertaining. And the ending, I can't really give it away, but some parts of the ending, after this whole reveal thing that goes on, some of that doesn't make sense. I can't really, yeah. It's just something that kind of bugged me. If you've seen the movie, you might know what I'm talking about, and I feel that Chris Stuntman pointed this out. I can't give myself credit for this one. I noticed this, though, after I watched this review, that the ending is kind of a betrayal of its message. I can't give credit for that, but I agree with him. So I'm pointing that out, too. It's, as he said, it's reading a little too much into Hotel Transylvania 2, but I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting little thing he pointed out. I kind of agree with that. And yeah, the overall message though that it's promoting, I feel is really nice and is a lesson people should be learning, I should say. I'll say this: the whole lesson in general is don't judge someone based off of what they are, by race or anything like that, by personality. It's that kind of message, which I feel like kids should know that kind of stuff. So I'll give it credit for that. And as I said, the ending, parts of it didn't make sense to me. I feel like it was very rushed in the last 20 minutes or so. And the last 20 minutes weren't as good as the first hour before it. It's a pretty short movie, and that leads to another good thing about the movie. It's pretty well paced, and it's really short. So overall, Hotel Transylvania 2 is a really solid animated movie. Adam Sandler seems to only impress me in terms of animation for this moment. I do enjoy some of his recent-ish live-action movies. Blended was alright. The Bedtime Stories from 2008, I really enjoyed that movie somehow. But that's about it for Adam Sandler lately. Yeah, poor Adam Sandler. But yeah, so I'm going to give Hotel Transylvania 2 a B. Alright, so, yeah, Hotel Transylvania 2. It's a really solid movie. What do you think about it, if you want to tell me? I don't care if you do or not, but if you want to, yeah, tell me. We can have a conversation about the movie, I guess. But yeah, So for later reviews, The Martian, definitely gonna have to review a review of The Martian up really soon. Um, Trying to think of more movies. Oh, I'm gonna have I'm reviving my favorite movies segment. Starting with, or reviving it with Peter Pan, and I'll explain why. Next week, the movie Pan, which doesn't really look very good, but it's coming out, and I guess you can call it in celebration of that, even though not really excited for that movie. But in celebration of that, I'm going to review Peter Pan, which is one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite animated movies, and I love that movie. So that is my review of Hotel Transylvania 2. So, peace.